Our top story tonight, the Home Affairs Ministry has appointed a 4-member committee of inquiry to look into last Sunday's riot in Little India. Acting Prime Minister Hean explained how the members were picked. They had to have experience in the law, an understanding of security requirements, and be familiar with workers' issues and managing ties between workers and the community. So, the committee will be headed by former Supreme Court Judge Pannir Selvam. He's joined by former Commissioner of Police Tee Tua Ba, former President of the National Trades Union Congress John de Payva, and the Chairman of the West Coast Citizens Consultative Committee Andrew Chua Thiam Chwee. The committee is expected to submit a report of its proceedings, findings and recommendations to the Home Affairs Ministry in 6 months. These are the things it will look at: the factors that led to the riot, how the riot unfolded, and how authorities handled the incident. The committee will also consider the adequacy of current measures to manage such incidents in areas where foreign workers congregate and recommend changes if necessary. The committee will begin its work as soon as possible. In the meantime, as you know, measures will be implemented in Little India this weekend to keep the peace, and more will be done if required.
Singapore had been conducting consultations on the possible implementation of no-alcohol zones and restricting the sales of alcohol even before the recent riot in Little India. Acting Prime Minister and Minister for Home Affairs Hean says the consultations will continue.
This has been ongoing since October, so 2 months already, and this is something which is ongoing, and if we have good findings from this, which are implementable, we will do so. We won't have to wait for the COI.
When asked whether the COI would look into the general grievances of foreign workers, Mr. Teo said that the committee is empowered to look at the factors which led to the riot. As for larger issues, he said the government already has an interministerial committee which looks at foreign worker welfare. The committee's chairman, Mr. Pannir Selvam, said he shares the concerns of many who want to know what caused the riot. He said a comprehensive approach will be taken to consider whether current measures are adequate. Mr. Teo also weighed in on why Little India was declared a proclaimed area under the Public Order Act this weekend.
We don't currently have laws that restrict the consumption of alcohol, and that's one of the reasons why we have put in place these legal and procedural requirements in order for us to be able to do so in Little India.
The police will be stepping up its presence and deploying more officers at Little India and other areas where foreign workers normally congregate this weekend. Officers will conduct checks on persons seen to be consuming alcohol, as well as checks on outlets within the affected areas. Mr. Teo said that police will be reviewing the restrictions and these could be eased, but he added that their priority is on maintaining security while allowing life to proceed as normally as possible.